has some of the oldest books and documents in Bologna. I'm gonna stay here for the next 30 minutes or so, sorry. You can borrow them or you can just bring more books. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very special bookish vlog for you. Actually, I'm a huge bookworm and I love reading books. But what I love most is visiting independent bookstores, independent bookshops that are not belonging to the huge chains, because huge chains are good, don't get me wrong. And they have good deals and they have the good offers, and they also sell used books and all this stuff like that. But the small bookstores, the independent bookstores, have the soul, have the personality. I find them fascinating. I just love going through old bookstores selling antique books maybe, and just going through the books and searching for the perfect book, the book that will speak to me, if you know what I mean. Sometimes I just go there without a particular book in mind, just going there searching, and then I see the book and I know that this book should belong to me. I love collecting old books, and sometimes I can find the books that are like a century and 2 centuries old in those smaller bookshops or a book market, because now there is a book market in Bologna and I absolutely love it, and I'm gonna show it to you too. And beside the book market, I'm gonna show you 3 independent bookstores that you can visit when you're in Bologna. So guys, please don't forget to like, comment and share this video to support this channel, to support this project, so I can make more videos like this. And if you're new here, please subscribe and hit the bell button. And now, if you're ready, let's get into the video. So the first place I wanted to show you today is the book market. There is a book market every October. It basically starts at the middle of September and runs through the beginning of November. So for the whole October it's here. And this is the place where you can find some of the most rare books. Now let's go and check it out. Another very peculiar thing that you can find here are the vinyls. So come on, I'm gonna show you. Come have a look here at all these vinyls. They're quite vintage too, and they don't cost much. Actually, you can find most vinyls for like €5, and I think it's a great price, especially if you like collecting them. Here you can find some of the old magazines, the music magazines, and I think this is so cool. These are from the 80s and 70s, and I think this is so fun to have a closer look at these vintage things and have a feel of what it felt to live back then, back in those times. Guys, look here, this is the Divine Comedy from 1902. Isn't it a real treasure? It's so precious, guys. You can find some of the most amazing things here, as I said before. Guys, these books are from 1810. They are more than 200 years old. Can you believe it? This is fantastic. I absolutely love this book market. Every time there is a book market, I try to go there a few times and I try to find something interesting every time it's here. And yeah, there hasn't been a year yet when I didn't buy a book or something from this book market. And also the movie posters that I absolutely love here, the original movie posters. You can buy these posters for a very good price, starting from like €5 and going to maybe 20. And this is basically a place for all the lovers of books and winter things, and you don't need to spend a fortune to get them there. And you can spend like literally a day there just going through all the things, all the books, and looking for something that might interest you. The next place we're going to visit is a bookshop specialized in antique books and documents and manuscripts, and this is a dream place for book lovers. The history of this bookshop is also spectacular. It is set in the 15th century palace, and the first bookshop and stationery shop was created there in 1907, although the stationery shop most probably existed even before then there. And from 1937 it was turned into a full-time permanent bookshop selling antique books. And today the owner of this bookshop is an art historian and field archaeologist who's very knowledgeable in his field, so he can also offer the customers his consultancy in these areas if they're interested in books or documents regarding this field. And we are going to have a look there right now. Let's go. Ciao! So we're here, and this bookshop has some of the oldest books and documents in Bologna, and if you want to find something particularly old and something very peculiar, you should definitely come here. And also the atmosphere here is just incredible. I absolutely love how it looks, and it's, in my opinion, it's probably the most beautiful bookshop of Bologna. And yeah, you can find real treasures here. These two are the books you need to get when coming to Bologna, for sure. Just look at them. Let's see how old they are. So this book is from 1889, just can you imagine? And it talks about Bologna and Bolognese. And this book is from 1940, and you can find all of the peculiar information here. And basically it's a city guide from the 1940s. How amazing is this? Look at this document from 1789. You can buy all the things here. If you are interested in collectioning, you can absolutely buy this. It could be yours for €70. So we were shown this book. It's the Gulliver's Travels, and it basically is in English, and it is from 1909, and it's very beautiful and very delicate, and you can see the fine print here, and it's actually illustrated. And also, let's have a look here. Look at these illustrations. These are so beautiful. And even the cover is a masterpiece. It's perfect. Of course, there are lots of bigger bookshops, the whole chains of bookshops here in Bologna and every other city in every other country as well. But these independent bookshops are so special because they do have very particular books, and they do have very particular offers. And also it's a way more conscious way to shop locally and to support local businesses, local small businesses. And this is the reason why I love them so much. This bookshop is one of the most famous in Bologna, and I think this is definitely a must-see point when you're visiting Bologna. And these stands outside actually remind me of the Parisian bouquinists. If you've been to Paris, you should have probably seen the bouquinists in Paris. So if you want to feel this atmosphere of the 1920s with the book stands, with the bouquinists, you can also come to Bologna. There's no need actually to go to Paris. I'm just joking, but Bologna is not Paris, and it is beautiful and it is great just as it is. It doesn't need to be Paris. Now let's go and check out this bookshop too. this place is absolutely magical. You can find all these old books and old prints, especially those of Bologna. You can find lots of books about Bologna, even modern books. And I think this is definitely a must. This stop is a must for every traveler to Bologna, because you can find so many amazing things here. And if you want to bring a souvenir with you, if you want to bring something that will remind you of your trip to Bologna, why not getting a book? Come here, let's have a look. The Recepts from Bologna. You can bring this book home and you can just cook local dishes and try everything, literally everything. And this is said to be the only Bolognese recipe book in English. When you ask me in the comments how do I know all the information about Bologna and all these small medieval towns around, the answer is very simple. I'm reading lots of books. There are actually books like this that tell you the history of various small towns around Bologna, or there are books like this that tell you fascinating stories about Bologna, and I absolutely love these kind of books. And also come here and have a look what I found. This is a very personal thing for me because, as you probably know, I graduated with a degree in drama, art and music studies, my bachelor's, and here is the book dedicated to my school, my university, because the University of Bologna was the first university to open this program in Italy. So this is the oldest program in Italy, and they've celebrated 50 years last year, and this is the whole book dedicated to my program. I love it. I'm gonna stay here for the next 30 minutes or so, sorry. One of the things that I love the most about small independent bookshops is that the owners and the staff are usually so friendly. Everyone is being so friendly towards us when we ask them to film, and the people who work here are just incredible. If you come here, they will help you, they will chat to you, and I feel like these bookshops, small independent bookshops, provide you the best experience from the human side, from the personal side, because you will not be treated this way in bigger chains. But here, instead, you will be met with a smile and with this incredibly friendly, very Italian attitude. Now guys, I want to show you another very peculiar bookshop. It's another independent bookshop. It is not an old bookshop, it is not a bookshop selling antique or vintage books, but it is actually a bookshop that does not sell books. They do have books, but they just give them to you for free. This concept is a little bit bizarre, but this is not a library. You are not obliged to bring that books back. You can, if you want, or you can just, you can borrow them, or you can just bring more books, or you can bring your books, or you can exchange them. You can do whatever you want. The bookshop is called Libri, which means free books, and that's it. That's it, they are free. You can have a book absolutely for free there, and you don't need to give anything in exchange, unless you want it. And this concept is so strange, but also so beautiful, and I want to get to know it better, and I want to get to know better that bookshop, and also the idea behind the creation of this very particular bookshop, so much loved by students. Now let's go and have a look. So guys, you can choose between the various areas based on what is interesting for you, and then you just take the books and you don't need to pay, you don't need to do anything. You can just take whatever you want, look through the books and just enjoy them. And I love this concept.
About 10 years ago, I read an article about a guy who started exchanging books with people in his garage, and then it became an enormous bookstore, and this was in Baltimore. So I thought about, it's a nice idea, I can try to do the same. I started by myself, and then some friends, mostly women, helped me in the job. I am completely independent economically, and always ask to people, because some people say, can I give you some money? And I said, no, you can give us books and so on.
Guys, that was so good speaking to the owner. Lady Anna is an amazing person, very particular, just as the bookshop. And she gave us some books as a gift, of course. She just gifted them to us, and now I feel like I know already which books I would like to bring in exchange the next time. What we have here is The Light That Failed by Rudyard Kipling in English, and then a book from 1969 that is The Guide of Bologna, and also a book about Italian history. And I am impressed. To say that I'm impressed would be to say nothing, honestly. I'm more than impressed. And that's it for today, guys. I hope you like this very particular bookish vlog, I don't know, this very particular video. For me it was very particular and also very personal, and honestly I loved filming it so much. I hope that with this video I can inspire you to support your local bookshops, to support independent bookshops, to support local small businesses, and just be more conscious about your life and your travels. Don't forget to like, comment and share this video so I can make more videos like this. And please subscribe and hit the bell button to get the notifications of all the upcoming videos if you're new here. Thank you for being here and enjoy your day.